Happening guys, it's Bike Trooper, back with an EP6 car review. Let's see what makes KTM's trackday toy, the Crossbow, so special. Running 395 brake horsepower at 900 kilos on sports soft tyres for 565 BP rating. Usual rules apply, so we'll start out at Sierra Stage 2. First thing you notice is that noisy little thing. It's savage off the line. Can be a little twitchy until the tyres warm up, but once they do it grips so much it hurts. Seems to hold such incredible corner speeds as well. There are some points, like the crest just after the first few turns, as you head towards the straight, where you do feel it's just sort of skating on the limit. But even with the longer ratios, the Crossbow manages to hit 170 on the straight just after this, before turning sharply in the hairpin at the end. Really fun corner to take in the KTM. You can feel the rear just sort of unstick, and as long as you hold it and power over it, it drifts so sweetly around there. The same again at the next turn, just at the top of the hill. Although, coming over the crest just after, as in most cars, I did have to lift off slightly in the KTM. At the long sweeper, not far after that, it felt very twitchy and on the very absolute limit of its grip. It figures it'd be better at twisty stuff as it is a track day special after all. Speaking of that, the chassis was built by Dallara Racing, which may explain the formula body looks and the excellent inbound dampers and coilovers at the front. Bizarre fact, KTM used the same company, WP suspension, to do their more bikes, front forks and rear shock absorbers as well. Do work well and help the Crossbow set a 2-minute and 32-second time for the stage. Right, let's see how it gets on at Sierra Stage 3. And yes, I know it's yet another orange car, but when it looks this good, I just couldn't say no. Through turn 1 it feels a little unsettled, but like on SS2 it starts to bed in nicely, just after the second turn. Play about with the throttle and find just the right pressure and hold it, just after the apex before planting it on the exit. KTM seems to bite down and rip away on the sheer grip alone. In comparison to other trackday weapons, it's not as flinchy or as twitchy as the KTM, nor is it as awkward as the Rocket. It's also a lot more powerful than both as well. Down through the fast sweeping section, the Crossbow holds 150 miles an hour the whole way round. Slight lift is needed just at the kink as usual, but other than that it was flat out, which I've noticed in the previous days is usually a sign of a well sorted chassis. Coming at the hairpin at the end of that section, you can get away with some serious late braking thanks to KTM's mighty brakes, which stop a bull mid-charge. Tend to find and get into a rhythm and wind into the track, the Crossbow seems to flow along with ease. As I said earlier, the chassis is made by Dallara and you can tell they've got it right. In terms of flex, it's like a Formula 3 car, you can just sort of pick a line and stick to it. Coming over the bridge, the Crossbow just touches 150 again before turning into the twistier final uphill section. A lot of cars this can be trickier, but for the KTM it just battles right through, holding 80 to 100 miles an hour all the way, taking the jump very well for a car with such downforce, over the line in 2 minutes 28 seconds. Well, much as it's not the best choice of street car, we'll still get a quick round Tokyo's Route 246 in the KTM. Round the sharp first turn, it gave a little drift, surprising given the level of grip it has. Going for the fast left-right, the crossbow dances from apex to apex at 100 mph, amazing agility. As mentioned, it wouldn't be a daily driver, but with such speed and grip on a back road in reality, this must be an absolute blast. Holding 80 and 90 miles an hour the whole way around that long 180-degree turn, and darts in the sharp left-hander, or bounding along and down through the fast left split, holding around about 120. Did seem to be pushing it, but it took the second 90-degree right-handers just after almost perfectly, 90, and then into that narrow downhill section before the last hairpin, which the KTM was actually surprising fun. It was so light and grippy that you have the confidence to hurl it down the road at real speed. It did take the last turn wide, but it was more me being cocky rather than any misbehaviour from the crossbow. After charging 156 on the main straight, KTM crossed the line at 1 minute 46 seconds. And the last good look. Finally attracted KTM to the bar. It shreds it off the line at 90 as it goes into the first turn. First turn is not usually a problem apart from a little squirm, back, and neither is the second. The crossbow flicking off a little bit of dirt as it charges off the left-hander of the hay bales. You have to brake sharply and keep control, but get it right, and the KTM just charges down the short straight, entering the right-left flick by the front wall at nearly 110 mph. The crossbow does like to twist a bit and list wide over the last two turns, but it holds up well. It's a 48-second run. Mad little car, an absolute track weapon indeed. See you next time, guys. Peace.